Hey, my Karma babies, how you doing today? Yes, it's Granny Karma. I am here. Hey guys, listen, I wanted to come on real quick because I wanted to talk to you about a few things. But before I do that, happy Juneteenth. I always have a hard time pronouncing that, but happy Juneteenth. Juneteenth. I believe it's the way it's spelled. Well, you know, a lot of you guys are off work today. That's why you're off work, to celebrate. Okay, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful time. And I hope that you had all the fathers out there, I hope you had a beautiful, wonderful Father's Day. Okay, guys, if you're new to my channel, as I said, my name is Granny Karma, or did I say? I probably didn't. I think I said hello Karma babies, but I don't think I said my name is Granny Karma. I'm Granny Karma, and welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Hit it. I don't post all the time, but when I do post, I want you guys to join me, and I love reading all your comments and everything. So hit the subscribe button and hit that other bell, that little bell that will allow you to get a notification when I do post. Well, guys, listen. What I wanted to talk to you today was, I don't know if you guys recall, I'm going to try to post it when I said to you guys, last year, I said, take your money out of the bank. Didn't I tell you that? And since then, haven't a lot of people said, take your money out of the bank? And since then, how many banks have failed? Now, I don't claim to have an outside source or somebody that's, feeding me information. But you do know that I did work in a bank for over 35 years in different banks. I don't profess, like I said, to be, so knowledgeable about banking that I can predict the fall of a bank or this or that. But I do have a keen sense of where I can feel things happening. I can see things happening. I can, just look around me and just pay attention to the trends and see what's happening. We talked about taking your money out of the bank, and I told you the story about my grandmother taking her money and putting her money in cans. My great-grandmother, all of them, they would take coins and put them in coffee cans, and then they would bury them in the backyard. You guys know I just found a bottle in my backyard. I'm going to be searching for other things, I promise you. And I'm going to take you along on the journey with me, because I know there's more stuff in that backyard, guys. Don't you all come here looking in my backyard. If I see you back there, there's going to be a problem. Well, anyway, we did talk about, I told you about the fact that there was a coin shortage. And that got me thinking about the banks and what's happening with the banks and what's going on with the banks. Well, now, we've got not issues, but things are happening with Cash App. And unfortunately, the owner of Cash App lost his life. And you know that, I believe it's going to be July the 1st. We're going to have FedNow. Do you know what FedNow is? Yeah, FedNow is going to be attached to, I'm not sure if it's all of the banks or many of the banks, but instead of when you take your money from your bank account, it's going to funnel through FedNow. With it funneling through FedNow, Fed is going to know what you have in the bank. What you have in the bank, where you're spending it, FedNow is going to have the ability to stop payments, to not pay it, to not pay certain things. We're headed toward a very cashless a cashless society. I went to the doctor not too long ago, and my bill was like, I think I told you guys it was $19.70 or something like that. And I gave the young lady $20, and she didn't have any change. A lot of businesses are not using any cash at all now. They're asking only for cards. And so I wanted to find out real quickly, guys. We're going to talk more about it in the future, but just to break the ice right now, let's talk about reverse ATMs. Reverse ATMs. Reverse ATMs are going to do the exact opposite of what the ATMs are doing now. You take your card, you put it in the machine. It could be a credit card or your debit card. You punch the numbers and you get cash out of it. Well, the reverse ATMs are going to be, you take your cash, you put it in the machine, and it's going to give you a card. Cashless society, guys. We're headed that way. We are headed that way. You know, I remember years ago when ATMs first came out. I said I was working in the bank at the time. I think I was a teller. So my goodness, that had to be a long time ago. I was a teller, and I said, there's no way people are going to trust taking their money out of an ATM and putting their money in. But you know, society, it advances. Do we fight this? Do we fight it? We can fight all we want, but you know, you're one person, I'm one person. Maybe if we grouped up together, if we thought things were going to be detrimental to us, then we would complain about it or fight about it. But I was talking to my daughter about it this morning, and I was saying, you know, the babies that are being born now, that's all they're going to know. Just like all they know are iPhones and you know, things like that in the games. They don't know. Everybody has a phone in their hands. We can't go from the kitchen to the bathroom without our phone in our hands. When before we didn't even have a phone in our house. First they came out with the beepers. Do you remember the beepers? That's how they started with one thing, and then they advance. They go on and they advance. I remember when the beepers came out, because everybody did not have a phone, but if you were by a phone and you knew the person's beeper number, you could type it in and it would beep and let them know that you were calling them and they could get in contact with you. I dreaded that. The beepers, because even on my jobs, I was like, oh my, now I can't take 5 minutes off here and 5 minutes there, or 10 minutes, or do this or that. They can see exactly where you are, what you're doing at all times. FedNow, they're going to know exactly what's going on, guys. So just, you know, get ready for it. You know, I did say before that cash was king, right? Well, we got to have money some kind of way, but does it have to be dollars? Does it have to be cash? It can be digital. It can be digital, and there is digital money now. You know, there's digital, and that's the way of the future. So get ready for it. Prepare for it, and I don't know. Just don't have to hide anything, because if you have anything to hide, it's not going to be hidden. You're not going to be able to take that money and put it in cans and hide it. Because when you take that cash to the store or wherever, they're going to say, what's this? I can't accept this. It's useless. It's useless. I can't use this. So guys, we're going to talk more about it. Like I said, it's called reverse ATMs, and it's called FedNow. Let's talk about it, guys. We have to know what's going on around us, and we have to be able to adjust, okay? So guys, listen, I'm put this up real quick. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. I love you guys, and be ready. Be ready, because the future is going to keep on moving, whether we are moving with it or not. Guys, I love you, and I will see you in the very next video. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. their karma. But how you respond, my babies, is your karma. I love you. Bye-bye now. See you in the next video, my loves. Bye-bye.